So hello everybody, welcome to today's video. Today my friends, I'm very happy to be here to present you another Path of Exile guide, and today we are gonna do the guide about the heist, the new leak that came out on 18th of September. I know you're gonna say, Diaz, today is 26th of October and you are only now doing this guide. I know, but I had a lot of in-real stuff to do, so I didn't have much time for that, but here I am, since there were some viewers asking for the guide of the new leak. Here we are, and as you know, every time I do those guides, they are very beginner friendly, so we are gonna go through everything. Okay, so let's pretend you never played this leak, and that's how we are starting this guide. So before we even start, do me one favor. When you can go to your hideout, the first thing you're gonna do, and that's super important, is you're gonna go to your decorations down on the screen. Maybe you don't see it. I know my face is on the right side. Okay, you see it on decorations. You're gonna click here, and then what you're gonna like type in the filter down besides of the mana. You're gonna write heist. So here you see heist locker. That's the first thing you're gonna do. Okay, you click on it and you install it wherever you want. I'm gonna install it there, and there we go. Why? Because it's super important, my friends. It's super important because you can put there your contracts, your rogues marker. I don't know if you can pronounce it like that, or if you do it like that, but the rogue or rocks marker, that is super important because it really saves you a lot of space. So that's the first thing you're gonna do. So now about the heist leak, what is it? It's very simple. When you are now, for example, let's say you are mapping or like proceeding through your acts, sometimes you're gonna see some drops. That means some contracts that are gonna drop. They can be normal, magic, rare, and even unique if you are very lucky, and yeah, you can run them. So that's the first thing. You will find contracts everywhere. You're gonna also find those markers. That's actually the new currency of this leak. Okay, those markers you need for a lot of things, but we are gonna talk about it later. And you can find also the blueprints. Very important. That is for the so-called grand heists that you're gonna run later on. And lastly, you can find those green contracts. What are those? Actually, this is like the quest chain for your challenge, first of all, and it's also like the contracts that you have to run so that you can proceed and unlock every future of the heist. So yeah, why is it here? First off, because it's super important to run those green ones, and secondly, you can put it into this locker. There is no space for that because it's, yeah, a quest item, so the game wants you to run it. Okay, that's the first thing. So yeah, no, there is another thing. If you're lucky, and you will find a lot of them, you will find those here, the smuggler's cage. Okay, the smuggler's cage can contain those quest contracts that I showed you, the green ones, and you can find contracts with markers in it. So some, like the contracts or the markers, are gonna be dropped by the monsters, or you will find those in those cages. So that's the first thing about the map. Okay, and that's all about it. So now the next thing. Let's say you have gathered a lot of contracts and some markers, and you're saying, okay, let's go, Diaz, or let's go now, I want to run some. So how you do that? That's very simple. Actually, you come to a heist locker, well, where you have your markers. You're gonna right click on the marker right here, boom, and that's gonna open up a portal. That's the rogue or rock harbor. Okay, so you're gonna go into it. So you will always spend one marker to be able to come here. But it's not a problem. You will find a lot of markers, don't worry. Where you will have a lot of people here, or NPCs, so better called, that want to talk with you, that want you to do quests and stuff, okay? It's not very big, but it's also like very beautiful, whatever. So where you will have your stash and your guild stash, and you will have a planning room right there. So, okay, so now let's pretend, my friends, that you want like to run a contract, okay? Let's say you want to run a contract that is here, like any, it doesn't matter. Let's just take one. I'm gonna run it very quickly, so to explain to you what you have to pay attention to when you're running them, and what you have to pay attention to. So you're gonna take your contract, you're gonna go to idea,
What do you need?
prepare heist, because it's a heist. You put it right here. You're gonna click, so you will need you will need, as you can see, requires, if you see or read the fourth line, you see requires counter taumaturgy, whatever, on level 1. So you need one of your rogues or rocks, I'm gonna call them from now on members, one of your members to have like level 1 in that specific skill that this contract needs. So as you can see, I have even 3 members having it with level 3, level 3 and level 4. So I'm gonna take now, let's say this one, so that I can level up it. So now for that I will have to pay a fee, 249, and that's where you need your markers for. So if I want to run this contract, I will need to pay 249 markers to Nanette, so that she helps me with this. So I'm gonna sign the contract, let's go, and she's gonna open up a portal where you will just go into. So as you can see, here we are in the first, let's say the first region or area of this. So here are no monsters, nothing. And then if you want now to start, you go to this portal. So now what is important to know, you have an alert level. So the alert level is gonna raise as soon as you're gonna open up some chests. You see some chests, and you have also some areas or some chambers where you have bigger chests if you are interested in the let's say the type of items that are in. So first thing that you need to know also, although the second thing, is when you are running this, until you raise the alert level to max, if you die is no problem, okay? Yeah, it's a problem, you're gonna lose some XP and you're gonna drop the items that you will find, okay? But you can return, okay? That's very important to know, okay? But as soon as you alert level has risen at max, or you have like, you are at the final chamber and you took the item that is in there, then if you die, you can't return, okay? That's very important to know, my friends, okay? So let's go now. I'm gonna do this quick, I mean as quick as I can. Oh, sorry. So as you can see, I'm killing everybody and the alert level still the same. Okay, no problem. So here you see the first item that drops, or there, it's a contraband. As you can see, if we check that, you see it's contraband. So we have to do this area, or I go out and it's not contraband anymore. So okay, so let's go now. For example, I want to go to this area here, or this chamber. She's opening it for me. Okay, and you see already the alert level, if you pay attention, if I open this, the alert level is gonna raise. So I'm gonna do that. Okay, we are gonna take everything, and that's it. You can also like open up those little chests, very good ones, you know, if you're not interested in the type of category rewards that you see in the special areas. I'm just so that you see, you will find any type of stuff that you can find also in while mapping. It's really nice. I mean, the heist, but this is a small heist, as you can see, also low level. So, and here we are at the end of this heist. So what you have to pay attention, sometimes the final chamber has 2 safes, so open them up because there are a lot of items in it, and sometimes there are great things in it. So as you can see, there is nothing new here, so we are just gonna open up this. We click a few times and we take the item. Now we have to escape the facility very quick, or you take your time, whatever. I mean, we are gonna click on this so that she is opening it. Nanette, good job, Nanette, so that I can go on. Wait, here again, I need her to proceed. Okay. And out we are. So it's done, as you can see now. Look at my items. It's not contraband anymore, so I can use now those items that I found. But as you can see, there is fire, so I can't return. As I said, when you start to like the level is at the max, the alert level is at the max, or you take the final item, you see that you can't return. So now, for example, with the final item that we found, what can we do with it? If you read, can be exchanged with Faustus. That's what we will do. You click on him, sell item, and he is gonna pay you markers for that. So there we go. Okay, so that's the first thing. As you can see with the heist, or the normal heists. Okay, those are pretty similar, all of them. Okay, so, and now let's do a grand heist. And grand heist, my friends, I mean, let's do it. I mean, I'm not gonna do it because it takes a long time, but I'm gonna start one and I'm gonna explain to you what is the difference between the grand heist and others. So let's say we want this one. Should be no problem for me. So let's just up. Alrighty. So the first thing you're gonna do with this one, is you're gonna go to Wakano. Okay. Reveal blueprint details. Okay. You're gonna put it here. So this is your grand heist. Okay. So Vakano now, he can propose you to, as you can see, there is some red zones. Those red zones, you can't get into them. So if you run now your grand heist, you will just be able like to see those chambers here. But if you want, you can go and reveal those so that you can access. If you are now, let's say you are interested in like these Legion items or Abyss items or even this escape route, you can do it, and you can see you will have to pay 233 rogues markers and 1 reveal. As you can see, you have I have 8 reveals left. Okay, there are a few members that let you reveal blueprints, okay, those grand heists. As you can see, if you go to right, for example, Gianna, she gives me 20% discount on everything, but I have 0 reveals left. With Niles, also 0 reveals. It's Wakano. So I am at the right guy. So now let's say I am interested in opening or revealing this wing. So I'm gonna click here, and as you can see, we can reveal the entire wing, or we are just gonna reveal the wing at simply. So I would say we are just gonna click here, and now you will see when we will open the Grand Heist, we will have access to 2 regions or areas. So the first one is gonna be this one and this one. This is a small Grand Heist, some have even 4. So let's say we are cool with that, or I say, okay, I'm okay with that, or I say, oh, let's take this Legion chamber too. So you're gonna click on that, and as you can see, we have lost again a reveal, and I have paid the rogues marker. Let's say I'm okay with that. I'm not interested in those 3 here and those 2 here. No, I take it back. And now what we will do is we are gonna go to the planning room. The planning table, we are gonna put it into, because we have to now put our members or our rogues to work, because we need them to do it. So I need a level 3 perception. Let's take Nanat. Disarmament level 2 Vinderi. This one Jayana. Then here we are gonna take Isla, Tips, and Vinderi. Take always, like, that's something I can only propose to you. Take always like a member that you can still level, so that you can hire them as long as you do that. The blueprints, I wouldn't take those, even though it's less costly, but you need to put them higher. You never know why. So we are gonna take Vinderi. So let's say we have to fulfill every spot. If you don't do that, you can't run or confirm the plan. So as you can see, we have our 6 members set up. We confirm plans. Boom. And it's done. So we take our plan back. And then we are gonna go again to Adia, prepare Grand Heist, and there we go, and begin Heist. Pretty much like the normal Heist or the normal contract, we are gonna go through the portal. And now, very important, as you can see, I told you already, we have here 1 area.
Just need a moment to catch my breath.
No. And we have this area, okay? So we have 2, as I told you. So I'm gonna go and run this one, for example, very quick. And I'm gonna show you the final difference between a Grand Heist and the normal one. So as you can see, it's pretty much the same. If now we leave this region and stuff, I'm just gonna drop the stuff and I can still come back. It's very important to know that, okay? Even in the Grand Heist you can do it, okay? As long as you don't raise the level. Right, sometimes this bugs out. Okay, it's done. Just opening those crates here very quickly, so that you can see it all. Oh, the lockdown, the alert was risen here. I didn't pay attention. There are also some monsters, they make it. So what is very important at the end of a Grand Heist, as you can see, we have a few stuff that you can take. As you can see, you can choose from, and we are just gonna take the 8 chaos. Okay, you can only choose one of those items, so I would say don't do it like me and like raise the alert to max, and then you are a bit like in a hurry to check what you should take. Okay, so as you can see, we took it. So now, from now on, if we die, we lose the item. So we are just gonna pay attention to what we are doing. But I tell you something, don't underestimate heists, because they are very, very rippy. I die more often to heists than to tier 16s or even to zeros, I tell you. Okay, so really pay attention. Okay, this is level 71, it's okay, but as soon as you're running the level 83, you will see that it's very rippy. Okay, so And at the end of those heists, as I told you before, with those items that you find at the end of the room, there are sometimes really OP stuff. Like really, replicas, 6 linked I have already found, also exalted orbs, and yes, and this one. Now we have found, like, let's say, an item or an upgrade or equipment for one of our members, our rogues or rocks. Okay, I'm gonna show you what you need that for. Okay, so escape route. And as you can see, this happened, so the level got up for one of my members here. So, what is very important now, you see that you can't go back, but you see there is another one. Okay, there is another one, but let's pretend we had more items and you're saying, wow, I don't have space now to loot. What you can do is, from here, you can go back, okay? Then you put everything into your stash and you can go back to your smuggler's den, no problem, and you can run still the remaining area. Okay, that's very important to know. So now we are not gonna do it because it's pretty much the same. So now what can we still say about the heist is actually those items here. Okay, this item can be equipped to Niles, Gianna and stuff, requires level 3 in deception. Okay, as you can see, I have, or I'm gonna show you, I have a lot of those equipments. Okay, they can have like really amazing stuff. Okay, really amazing mods on it. So as you can see, it says requires level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's sure if it requires level 5, then it's normal that the implicit on this item or this equipment is gonna be higher. So you will always target to requires level 5, but since at the start your members are pretty much at level 1, 2 or 3, you can take it. So you're gonna upgrade with time. So how do you do that? Actually, you're gonna go to Karst here, the lockpick, show inventory, and there you see the ally or the members equipment. Okay, I have almost every of my allies have equipment, so you can see that you can equip them right here. So here you can put some brooches or brooches. Okay, and then specifically for every member you can equip him with other stuff. Okay, and here down here you see the level he has in any of the skills, so that you know if you can equip a certain item to him. But the item is already telling you what you need, so it's pretty easy. You will find out what you need or what is the best for your members. So then the next thing you see, we have another slot here in our characters equipment page here. You see that we have another spot here, and this is meant for the trinkets. The trinkets are really OP, especially the ones that are with the chance in heist for chaos orbs to drop as exalted orbs, like 1%, or you have the regal orbs to exalted orbs, for example, but you have a lot of OP trinkets that are gonna like help you to become even richer, okay, to drop more currency and so on and so on. So that's the next thing that we can say about it. And yeah, I mean, I think that we have talked all about it pretty much, my friends. Okay, so you're gonna level your members, you're gonna equip the stuff, you're gonna run your contracts, your heists and stuff, and so that you will gather stuff. Yes, one last thing very important to know also is let's say we have lockpicking contracts, for example. Okay, those are the ones that everybody wants now. Why they want that? Because lockpicking is more likely to give you currency type chests. Okay, so since there are a lot of exalted orbs dropping from them, especially if you have the trinkets, and with some equipments on, or the brooches on your members, there are some brooches that give you 45% or up to 45%, no, up to 15% more items dropped, or more rare items, or the rarity of items are higher, so that you really can like abuse the currency chests. So if you now, for example, you want to see what is blueprint, for example, which chest he contains, you hover over it and you're gonna click on Alt, and you can see we have 2 currency type ones, one abyssal for the abyssals, 1 essence, 1 fragment, and so on and so on. So if you can see, it's 1 from 2 in currency, so we will have to reveal, as I told you. Okay, we will take it, and then we are gonna go to our friend right here, and then we will pay 1 reveal with some currency to reveal that extra chamber with with the chest in it, the currency chest that we need. So my friends, I think that we have like talked all about it. I think if you watch this video closely, if you listen to everything I have said, I think you're pretty much up to run it. Okay, the heist, I think there are still some stuff to say about it, I'm surely, but this is like the basics and the most important things. And I mean, my friends, I appreciate your comments on YouTube, really, the likes, the subscriptions. It's really going great. I mean, I'm very happy every time when somebody is commenting, especially giving me new ideas. I'm always very happy about that, because it's very helpful. And for the rest, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, to subscribe for more, and yeah, we see us on the next video on YouTube, or on the next stream on Twitch, my friends, because I'm always streaming. So thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day, nice night. I love you. Bye.